Well, we do have people here. That's awfully nice. I thought my welcome was coming to an end. it, you never know. Well, it's one day at a time. No guarantees in life. You just have to keep trying. And that's, to me, when you don't, when it is difficult, is when you learn more. Because you have to stretch more. You didn't even know you could do this stuff. Yeah. Like in times of war and everything, people say, wow, I did all that, and instead of just sitting on the sofa. Good day, young man. Yes, well, if 81 is young, actually, my current joke is, if I knew 81 was going to be this much fun, I would have got here a lot earlier. Man, it's silly. But first of all, don't forget, tomorrow is the last day to apply for our free laptop computers. We give out 30 free laptop computers every month. So make sure you apply. On our site, you'll see a tab on the left-hand side, how to apply to all the grants. So we have one there for the free computers, and we're giving out 30 this month. I think we cut it back a little bit for a while, but now we seem a little financially secure again and could come right up. And the next one will be on the 4th of August, and we'll be giving out $40,000, and that's $500 or $1,000 for you to spend on anything. I was working on item 2 I just put up on YouTube about how millionaires use this. In other words, a lot of people are afraid to use government programs because there's something immoral about it, and if that's your philosophy, no, I mean that can't be bad. To get by without using government programs, and we should all be resilient enough to be able to do that. But there are times that it can't be, and it's not things that you've done wrong, it's things that the society has done wrong and you got caught in it. So that's what I see these programs for. But the problem is they're abused, and people look at the low income programs that are abused, the old welfare queen thing they used to say, and that's stupid. Because to me, the welfare queens who abuse these programs are not the poor, it's the rich. They don't even need the goddamn money, and they use it. Like here, I mean, the way the rich use money is for business, a lot of business. So whether they're like Amazon just got $1 billion to move his office. Okay, they get money to train their employees. So they get millions and millions of dollars to train their employees. Yeah. And here's the most interesting thing, particularly people who hire low-income people to make a lot of profits, like Walmart. Okay, so the owners of Walmart make gazillions, right? But their employees, even working full-time, still have to get food stamps and those kinds of benefits. So what's happening, I see, and this is pointed out to me in an article I read, and I never thought of it this way, is that, okay, the employee, you're paying the employee too little for you to make more money, and then the government, they have to go to the government to get more income, say if they get, $2,000 or whatever, to help with food bills, and then so we're all paying for Walmart's employees. So and I don't get the profits. That's doesn't sound too cool, does it? So we're investing in. So to me, if these companies are, we're subsidizing these employees for Walmart to make more profits, and we get no return. So who's paying their own way around here? Okay, and they're probably the same people who yell at people for taking government money. Well, anyway, it's just sort of interesting. I really, it's not a fight I want to fight now. The fight I want to fight is that letting people know about these programs, and particularly in hard times, and there's more people in hard times now. I hope to do an article now. There's more people being evicted now than ever before. There's more people being homeless now than ever before. Homeless rates are going up. And like California, you can't even live in a tent in California anymore. They're throwing you, I don't know where they're throwing them, but they're throwing it. And people living full time now are being evicted and homeless and with full-time jobs. So full-time jobs are being evicted and homeless. And that's, boy, we're supposed to be the best country in the world? I don't know about that. My God, you can't even live in a tent. Right. I mean, it's crazy. And people make decisions, based on who the hell knows what. But the compassion, and that's why, like, LeskoHelp, we have people like Michelle and Tammy and whatever that are helping other members. So to me, it's not a service about me. It's a service where members help members, and that's showing love to other people. And I think that's what our elected officials don't. If you don't have my same politics, we don't care about you at all. We'd rather hurt you than love you. And that's just silly. We're all human. We're all struggling. Nobody knows what to do, and we're all guessing like hell. But having a place where, members help members get financial assistance. Wow. I mean, that's amazing to me. And that's why we give grants back to members, because they're the ones that support this, at $20, and that's why we could keep it at $20. It is because members helping members. I mean, I used to do this and charge customers $500 or $5,000, and because of members helping members, I think that's why we're able to keep the prices low. And then now what we had that $1 thing, and I'm wondering, because there's a lot of people want to help that can't afford the $20. So that's why we've had it twice now, where we give out memberships for $1. And we'll probably do it again at the end of the next month. So usually the last 2 months we did it on the 21st of every month. So if you're not a member and you want to stick your toe in the water, you can't afford it, you could do it for $1. Or you're not sure if we're good enough or not, you could test us for $1. And for $1, you get 5 days of all the services we have. So that's, you can meet Michelle and Tammy and all the other wonderful people who help you for free. And like today, we have a free session. And these are live video that you can ask questions at 3 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, and 11 o'clock. And I have to get a hold of Megan to see how she did last night. Megan had a session on helping people fix their credit report, and she does that for free. And she's on Sunday nights, and that's a wonderful service that you all can take advantage of. Anyone can, because otherwise people are going to YouTube and Google and stuff like that, and looking for help. And here is where you could actually, see the person, explain to you, and ask questions and whatever. And that's $20. I mean, I'm shocked able to do this. I'm very proud of that, because it used to be selling information in this country. The price was not the price of the information, because most information is free. It was, what do you think you could get for it? I'll be 45 years old again. You're not 45. And Joey, how are you? You were married during my friend. Joey, I know, Joey. My birthday is tomorrow. Wow. Well, happy birthday. And I know, so you say it's the 35th? I mean, I didn't think you were 45. Anyway, birthday, Monday's coffee with Michelle. Yeah, Tammy and Michelle. See, they even pair up together. Thank you, 30th. Oh, good. That's more like it. And where was I? Well, it's, okay, now let's go to some sources that I've been working on. Let's see what I have in here. One is the healthcare. I have what I call it, and you'll see it in the chat up on above. What I call it is the, what did I call it? Oh, I see. It's a get first aid grants kit. It's my first aid grants kit, okay? And it's all the sources there to get free and low cost help. And I started thinking about that more because I run into so many people who need dental work. And they've been trying for years and they can't and things like that. And so in that report up there is all the sources, and there's a bunch. See, to get that free dental care, there's not one source to go to that will work where you are. You have to go out and maybe talk to a dozen people or more to see where you can find this. And what I put together there are all the most likely places to get that help. So you could go to findhelp.org and put in dental there. And you call. And actually actually the best place to start, I'm sorry, is it not there? I would go to NeedyMeds, particularly if you're not a member, go to NeedyMeds.org. And they have a listing of all the dental clinics where you are. And these are not these dental clinics get government money, so they have money to pay on a sliding scale. In other words, depending on how much money you earn, whether they charge you a little bit or nothing or whatever. So it's free and low cost dental care. So really the best way, see, these people help people with low income in dental, okay? Now, it's really almost, you don't want to waste a call. So when you call one of these people, you have to have more than one motive in mind. You don't think about only how can you fix my teeth? Because that way they're going to say yes or no. And if they say no, you have to go somewhere else and start all over again. But see, what you want to do is squeeze out of that person more than just a yes or no answer, because they know more. Now think of it. These are people who are dentists or work for dentists for, who knows, could be many, 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 many years, that help people with low income with dental problems. So they're not only going to know their operation, they're going to know about other operations that provide similar services, because that's the kind of business they're in. They go to meetings or whatever, and they hear customers come, oh, this one was over there, and they were much better than you. And all that. So they know more about free dental services than anyone else you're ever going to run into, me or anybody. So you talk to them, people that are in the business of helping people with low-income people who can't afford dental care and need it, okay? You don't want to call a dentist. They're the last people want to know, because they got to pay for their living, which is usually a higher standing. I mean, they may know something, but you can't count on them because they don't do that. I remember calling a whole bunch of doctors trying to see if they know about the free prescription drug program that everybody knows. God, like only 15% of the doctors out of 100, I think we called, knew about the program. So they go and distribute drugs. Here, you got to take this drug, and they don't know how you pay for it. They're getting a kickback from the drug manufacturer. That's why they're prescribing it. But you got to pay for it. And they don't know the programs that are available for you to pay for them. So that's why the people in the business are really sometimes the worst, but the people who help low income are the best. Every dentist is not in it for saving the world. I mean, I guess, I'm sure. They're a healthcare provider, so they have some of that, of course. But it's not on their main agenda. So you have to look for people that are in the business of helping lower income people, and you talk to them about options. And then you go on and talk to them more. So you got a listing of all the organizations that are free and low cost dental clinics where you live by going to NeedyMeds.org. Okay, for members, I have that in the chat. I'll put again in YouTube afterwards. So that's one thing. Then the next thing you want to do is find your local dental schools. Every state usually has maybe 2, if you're lucky, dental schools, and they take patients too, at free or low cost. So you want it there. Now they may have a waiting list, yeah, a lot of them do, but so what if you have to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 months? A lot of people waiting for new teeth, and they've been looking for a year or 2 years and not getting anything. So get on that list, okay? Because it can't hurt. Maybe you'll find something more, but get on the list, okay? So that's your dental schools, and I used to use them a lot, and I still do, actually, for cleaning and things like that. Or actually, even I was gonna, they were gonna do something. Actually, I found another way is a local. I was gonna have a cap or something like that, and my blood pressure couldn't get low enough for them. So they wouldn't do it. I was all set to do it, and it didn't happen. But I found another one, and it's for seniors, and I make a good living, I think. But I was eligible for this, and they only pay $50. That's it. That's everything I want, $50. That's great. So I give them nice Christmas presents and stuff. But to see how the system works, and it does. So if it works for me, it could work for you too. The other thing that is people don't know is something called DentalLifeLine, DentalLifeline.org. Now that's all over. Every state has this. And if you go to Dental Hotline, Lifeline, LIFELINE, Dental Lifeline, and you look at the state-by-state program, and you apply there. That's, again, it's going to be a waiting list, but that's fine. Also, your state dental society. Your state dental society usually has programs where they go, free dental care today. And they go in, or like 3 days of free dental care, or dentists volunteer their time, you get dental for free. So that's another thing. Another thing here in the listing is go to Medicaid.gov now has free dental care for seniors. Now it's different and a state-by-state business, but go to Medicaid, not care, CAID.org, and look for dental. Just put dental services, and you'll see the program that's fairly new, and see if your state has this. So it's where to get very cheap or free dental care, and that's available. And your county, call your county government, okay, the health department of your county government, and get help there. See, all these sources. Now, particularly, see, when you go to the findhelp.org and put in dental, I mean, you're going to get a bunch of organizations, and the same at findhelp.org, and the same as NeedyMeds.org. They have both have large listings of free and low cost dental services there, and you really have to get on and start calling. Call. That's the best way to do this. If you're not calling, you really don't get much. So make sure you call, because that's the way you get it. Okay, and another thing in fighting healthcare bills. Okay, there are a couple things you should know. Surprise bills. You go to the hospital or anything, you call an ambulance. Holy shit! Now I got to pay $3,000 for what? I could have got an Uber. Okay, there's a new law that protects you from those surprise bills, and it's called No Surprise Hospital Bills. Surprise. And you go to cms.gov/no surprises. cms.gov/no surprises. Okay, and you can call the people there, and they'll help you fight that bill. So you want to get help to fight these bills. The other thing you want to do is, where the heck is that one? Okay, here's another one. Pan Foundation. These are two organizations. Write this down. panfoundation.org and patientadvocate.org. Okay, panfoundation.org, P-A-N, like Pan American, panfoundation.org, and patientadvocate.org. Both of those organizations will either help you find grants to pay for your medical bills, they have grants to pay for co-pays, and also the patient advocate, you get a person to work with. This is all free, all free. .org, remember, .org and .gov is when you get all free people, okay? And they will fight that bill for you. And people go bankrupt more because of medical bills than anything else. Biden now has a program where you can't put the medical bill on your credit card. Okay, now this is fairly new, and more states are doing it and things like that. Now to get that, so get your medical bills off your credit card, that bill, I'm not sure how it's working, or it's fairly new, but here's where you go to find out about that. It is that consumerfinance.org. Consumerfinance.org. Okay, so medical debt is the thing. And a lot of cities, counties, and states are paying off medical debt for people because they could buy their debt for like pennies on the dollar. And so the government will put in $1 million, and then like $100 million worth of medical debt is forgiven, and they'll do it for all the members who live in a certain county and earn a certain income, and it's gone. Like, and that's pretty cool. So that's something you want to investigate. So that's the websites for that. I gave you panfoundation.org, patientadvocate.org, and the last one I gave you earlier was cms.gov/no surprises. You need help finding those medical bills. You just can't take it because they said so. I mean, this is places where charging $10,000 for a Band-Aid. You know, so you have to have people to help you find these medical bills for you, and they're available, and they don't charge anything, not taking a percentage or anything. So that's it. Now here's the other thing, on particularly hospital bills. 70% of the people that are eligible for a hospital bill grant to pay the whole thing off don't know, and they pay it, or they get it on their credit report, things like that. They don't know. See, when the hospital sends you a medical bill, not 100% of the hospitals, but most everyone has to not charge you if you have a certain income, but they don't tell you. They just send out a fucking bill and then send it to a collector, and then you're screwed, okay? So here's a place where you want to start no matter what, because this will tell you if you're eligible for the program or not by just filling in 3 pieces of information, like your name and the amount of the bill. And it's dollars, DOLLAR 4, $4.org, dollar, DOLLAR FOR.org. So you go there, fill out the form, and you see if you could beat your hospital bill. Now that's worth a loan, okay? Now I'm gonna put all these in the, I put them in the chat, but I'll put them in YouTube later. Let's see who's chatty up here. See if we can answer any questions from members. I sent a message to cancel my leaks out to account last year. My credit card is still charged. I can't delete my credit card from the account. Okay, no, what you have to do, Vinny, send Magic Mary. Okay, send her an email. She'll take care of it. No problem. We're not going to fight you for anything. And so she's at LeskoHelp@gmail.com. LeskoHelp@gmail.com. Or connect with people in Lesko 2 app. Not to mention, I have a friend with a handicap is looking for grants to start a new business. Thank you. Okay, Joe, your friend with a handicap, where do I find information? On my phone app, or connect with people. If you go to item number 5, Joey, and there's a special listing there for people with disabilities to start a business, okay? There's a nice nonprofit organization It's a national organization. They help people with disabilities start a business, and also have them go to sba.gov/local-assistance and make an appointment with those counselors too. Make an appointment. Just don't. You have to talk to people that are nonprofit organizations or government offices and ask them about the best thing for you to do. Don't just do the internet and try to figure it out, okay? You have to talk to people or else you're gonna get killed. or certainly taken advantage. Tammy, for starting a business, okay, that's Carolyn, good. Help with disabilities, yes, Tammy. Sandra, hello, I have a small business, I'm looking for funding to buy equipment. Yes, Sandra, yeah, local organizations, that's what they're there for. Those mentors we talk about, sba.gov/local assistance, and you make an appointment with 2 or 3 of them at least. Everybody has different information and different help and things like that. So you want to make sure you know everything. Trying to figure out how to find out how to get to put my name in for a laptop drawing. Clayton, yeah, there's a listing. Megan, how are you? Yes, look at the local nonprofit. And no, you're good. Yeah, okay. How did things go last night, Megan? Let me get the application for the computer. Okay, I think this is all the application pages, okay? So you see the list of all the applications, and in there, make sure you have till midnight tomorrow night to apply for a free computer. We're giving out 30 of them, okay? Mr. Lesko, you have an awesome team behind. Well, Joey, I mean, Jose, I think this is wonderful. They're not behind me, they're with me. These are members. They're like you, Joey, and they were fortunate enough to figure it out and get money and resources to help their life. And that's why they are better, I think, to relate to you and show you more love and understanding than a clown like me, you know. So resourceful. Thank you, Tim. Apply to Lesko Grant. Good. You have another. But you're right, Jose. I feel so fortunate. Sabrina had to sub for me. We're going to makeup class this week, but what I saw went actually really good. I gave someone a free call to connect one-on-one with my mom. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so sorry, Megan. Can I help in any way? Let me know. Okay, please. I love helping you. We walk and start a pizza. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, it's all people. That's what grows your heart, is trying to love other people. Oh, good. That's nice, Megan. And it's I can't believe my life, to tell you the truth. And I'm so grateful for every second and all these wonderful people that are able to show others too how they could love, so you could love other people and help people. And that's what we're here to do, I feel. Well, I hope your mom is better soon. And, well, she's got a daughter that will make sure that happens, right? And that's it. Okay, let's see. I think there's another item or two. Oh, today is the last day for a lot of the FEMA. See, FEMA gives a lot of, particularly home repair money. Even if you, if your house wasn't damaged by the hurricane or whatever it was directly, if it was, you know, not in good shape before, you could use the money for that, and that's up to $42,000. So FEMA, FEMA.gov. Find out if you live in a FEMA area, because I forget which one one of the areas, see, they only, I forget, maybe 90 days or 180, I know there's only so many months you could apply after you're declared a disaster. So you go to see if your area where you live is declared a disaster. I mean, there's like 20 or 30 of them all around the country already. So if you are, then not only can you get home repair money, but you get a new car money, you get living expenses, unemployment money, and all kinds of goodies, that are there. I pray for you, Mom. Thank you, Michelle. Sending best wishes to your mother, Megan. Thank you, Michelle. So that is what I want to make sure that you know. Also, remember, you do not need a grant writer. I gave a big seminar on that, and it's just get the. I don't want to go into all the details, but before you want to think of you need a grant writer, see the application. The hardest thing in this thing, getting money from the government, is getting the right application, not filling out the blanks. Most of them are so easy, it doesn't matter. But don't waste time, because if it really becomes a problem when you find something. The thing is, you got to find something that makes sense for you. You call the office that's giving out the money and ask them if that makes sense for you to apply. Then you're on your way, okay? But just don't go willy-nilly Google searching for applications and filling a shitload out, Pay utility bills, this is interesting. Here, Pepco, where I live, you could pay somebody else a friend's utility bill. I think that's sort of cute. So somebody, a way to help somebody is pay their utility bill, right? So that's sort of nice. Okay, I'm gonna put all these links. Deadline wait for apply. Yeah, the 29th is the FEMA thing. Okay, FEMA.gov/disaster/current. You want to find out the current disasters. Yeah, you don't know. I mean, the White House decides, oh yeah, we'll give them a disaster, and you're on with your life. You don't know you're living in a disaster area. You just got a lot of wind last week. So find out if you're in a disaster area, because there's so many of them. And you want to do that. Okay, and again, for FEMA or anything, if you have a problem, call your elected official, and here's the phone number. You can call what they call the White House switchboard. Here it is, White House switchboard. Call them and tell them you want your congressman or your 2 senators or whatever, okay? And do that. Oh, is that, yeah, apply. Okay. I think that is that the phone number? Why don't I see it? No, okay, no, it didn't work. Sorry, I thought that looked a little funny. Okay, call elected official, 202, let's copy here, over there. No number, yeah, Tammy, I'm a stupid old man, I know that. But keep reminding me so I take care of it. There it is, 202-224-3121. Okay, and you just call up, and tell them where you live and you want to talk to their office, for your congressman or 2 senators. And if one doesn't be helpful, you call the other 2. and it's all a numbers game. Don't think, and people are screwed up just like we all are. And they're busy, just like we all are. So, and everyone doesn't act perfectly. So give them benefit of the doubt and just go on and find more. Where do I find a download for the Meta Grant page? Yes. Where is that? Yeah. What I do to find it on LeskoHelp is put 500 in the search bar. Oh, there it is. Tammy's got it. Okay. Please. Yeah, everybody, if you remember LeskoHelp, the 2 things you really want is, one is the Lesko Meta Grant Report, which is my cheat sheet for answering questions for the last 50 years, the best answers. And the other one is your 500 mini grants for your state. We have it for every state. You download that state, so you have, it's like a Bible, the grant Bible for where you live. And you want to do that, okay? And download that, and download all the states if you want. Send them to other people. Don't worry about it, okay? Just want to help you and as many people as we can before old farts like me aren't here anymore. I got nothing better to do in my life than to help you, so let me do that, please. Okay, Megan, hope your mom's okay. Thank you, great, good. Okay. Talk to you soon, guys. Running out of steam. I gotta go and exercise.